Oh, there's my phone just started automatically. Something really mad happened to me yesterday, and this is what's great about tarot as well. You can kind of use it to maybe get a wee bit of validation or kind of confirmation. So I was up in the Perchy with my friend Willie Scott and the dog, and yeah, I mean, I've kind of got a thing about people who've got their dogs off lead and they can't control their dogs. And yeah, we were just kind of walking along and could kind of, two dogs coming behind us over the kind of rise. It was a wee sausage dog, which Dante doesn't like sausage dogs, wee dogs. And this other kind of wee dog, can't remember what it was, wee white dog. So yeah, they kind of came running up and I couldn't see her. And then she kind of, I was like, can you call your dog back? Call your dogs back. And she's like, I'm trying. I'm like, and they're keeping coming, and then Scott kind of went to like stand kind of in front of like me and Dante kind of thing, because I'm like, whose dog's going to come off first here? It's not going to be my dog. So yeah, kind of did that, and yeah, she kind of came up, and again she couldn't get these dogs back. So I'm kind of saying, I was like, you shouldn't have your dogs off the lead if you've not got recall over them. And she was like, I'm trying to train them, and I'm like, that's not the way you train them. You can't. You just get a fucking training lead. And then it's just kind of, yeah. Meanwhile, these dogs have tore off down to like, we were kind of at the green, the blue stairs at the Perchy, and these other dogs kind of tore off towards the big pond there. She's still sitting there giving it to me about trying to train them, and I've got loads of experience with dogs and that, and I'm just like, right, okay. And Scott's kind of like, Joanne, just shut the fuck up and, walk on kind of thing. So I was like, right, cool. So we just walked on, literally not even a minute had passed, because these dogs were off, while she's sitting arguing with me, these dogs were off, and I'd seen someone else. Yeah, so you can guess what happened. Walked on like a minute, and they just heard all this barking, all this chaos going on. And I said to her, I was like, I'm trying to protect your dog. I'm trying to keep your dog safe. Because as I say, my dog's bigger. I was trying to give her the gift of shelter and safety, which was actually my Ace of Pentacles card for that time of day. So yeah, obviously there was an incident right after, and I said to her, I was like, something will happen to your dogs because you don't have them under control. Something happened. So I was kind of freaked out a wee bit because it literally happened, like it hadn't even a minute had passed, and I had actually seen someone else kind of walking, as I think they maybe had a dog of their own as well. So she's arguing with me, these dogs are off. So yeah, but I was kind of freaked out. So I'm like, did I contribute to that? Did I divine justice? Did I do something? Did I manifest that, basically that learning experience for her? I hope to God the dogs are okay. But yeah, I went to the tarot to check, and I set my intention, swords are yes. So I pulled the two wands at first, and I did feel, yeah, kind of maybe a wee bit, and then but I reserved my judgment. I turned over the next card, it was the Ace of Swords, so yes, and that way the start as well. Then the third card, fuck yeah, justice. So I think I maybe did manifest that in some way, shape or form. As I said, I hope the dogs are okay. I really, really do, but fucking hell, man, the woman was just like, I'm like, what planet are you on? How is that training your dog? I mean, I know I've had a lot of problems with Dante lately, with his healthcare and things like that, but I've been taking the advice of professionals. That's why I don't let Dante off the lead, because, I mean, to be honest, he would never run up to a dog because he would get quite frightened. He just freezes. Even if he's on a lead and he sees a dog off the lead, he freezes. And then you would think then people would then see that and think, right, okay, that dog's scared of my dog, so I'm going to get my dog on the lead. Nah, a lot of people, they just fucking let there and like, can you call your dog back, please? So, yeah, I hope she got a learning experience. But as I say, I hope the dogs are all right, but I hope she learned, because, and that's the thing, her dog's going to get hurt. The weird dogs are going to get hurt, but then my dog is not a fucking dangerous dog. He's not a violent dog. He's just slightly reactive, especially with smaller dogs, especially when he's on a lead and these other dogs are off the lead and they're running up to him. So I mean, I actually don't think that's reactive. I just think that's natural, to be fair. Maybe more dog experience people can let me know. But yeah, so it was a bit of a hang, but there you go for the cards. So I guess I better maybe be a wee bit careful as well, because if I know everything I'm doing lately, I'm levelling up in every way, shape and form. So better maybe watch myself a wee bit and be a bit more careful. But I hope that was enlightening. I hope that helped. And yes, have a beautiful day.